Hey everybody, Casey Nelson here. We're at game 3 of my Gold 1 promo series, meaning if I win I go into Plat. So we're going to do Ashe today, and I'm going to show you kind of how I play. Ashe is my main. I played over 5,000 games as Ashe, and I was known for playing her up until this point. So hopefully I can show you why I think Ashe is still one of the best champions because of her ultimate, that stun arrow. So runes wise, you guys can check out my rune video that I'll be making, but ideally with Ashe levels 1 through 6, we're not going to play aggressive. My Thresh already knows the drill, and you just want to farm up, and then once you hit level 6 you wait for a gank, and you start out and you can initiate with your arrow. Should be a pretty easy gank, and you kind of just snowball from there. So first ability, we'll get the spray. And now, with Ashe, a couple things to notice is her passive is focus, so when you don't attack for 3 seconds, you gain these stacks of focus, and when it's 100, then your next attack will crit. So you can notice on her bow, there's that aura, that means the next attack is going to crit. So ideally is you kind of, as you play in lane, you want to keep track of that, because once that's up, you want to try and use that on an enemy champion and follow that up with the volley. And that's going to do a lot of burst damage, and you don't have to take a lot of damage. So you're going to win that trade. That's just kind of a tip in lane. And otherwise, Ashe's ultimate is really one of her best abilities, if not the best. One of the best ADC ultimates in the game, in my opinion. Just because you can pick off a lot of people and pick off an easy target and just really win a fight before it even starts. But you can also bait your team super hard into a fight as well. So we're just going to give them a little bit of love and go the safe way. You can go this way, it's faster, but I like to gank right in that bush there, and our Thresh is a beast, but he saw Jinx there. So Jinx will push the lane faster. Again, we know the matchup, so we're not mad if we have to kind of just be very patient. Your W is great at harassing, so use that, you know, not too much, but you want to keep your mana up somewhat. But again, another thing to look out for is whoever hits level 2 first is going to have the advantage, which is probably going to be them. So just know that more than likely they'll hit level 2 first. But Jinx did take a lot of damage there, so they're gonna hit level 2 here real quick. I know I missed that creep, but I didn't want them to hit level 2 and then I'm just trying to stay in front of her. So when that happens, I just try to body block for Thresh, meaning that stand in front. So in case Jinx wanted to flash, or just any way to kind of sort of block some damage. If Jinx had her slow move, you could block that. But so again, we're level 2, but we know the drill. We're just gonna farm, and we're gonna try and set up the tower, meaning that it takes one hit from the melee. I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit the tiny minion, and then we will get this bad boy. Oh, sorry. So in that case, you want Thresh to hit, actually, sorry, because Thresh has that relic, meaning that Thresh can get the creep and get me gold and health as well. But that's okay. So again, our passive at 25, we're fine. We're just playing smart and safe until level 6. And if you do want to harass, again, auto and W and you get out. At least keep them on, somewhat honest. And this way, right here, we're playing safe. We're not going to get ganked. We'll E over there to see what's going on. But it looks like they're just continuing to push, which again kind of plays into our game plan, right? We just want to play nice and safe and just farm up. Once we get level 6, Pantheon will come and it'll be super easy. But we just gotta be careful because they do have a lot of CC. 97 on that pass, so seize that stack. Ah, get it. So you don't want to hold that crit forever. You don't want to miss CS because of it.
I do my best work from afar.
But you know, just play it by ear. He's probably dead, and I'm just trying to stay back. Stay in front, stay in front. Nice. So I think that was a mistake. I had no idea how did it survive, but I'll take it. So we got my E up. I don't want Lee Sin to come in. So Alistar did waste the flash. want to make sure I get that cannon minion, so I'm going to use my spray there. I don't know where Lee is. I'm just going to pop my health pot just in case. I want to be at full health. I still have my heal summoner spell, but I don't want to get dove for any reason. So, but again, 2 hits on the melees, 1 hit from me. 1, 2, there we go. 1.
United, we are stronger.
And 1 hit on the ranged dudes. But again, until we get that first item, it's going to be a little difficult. Alright.
For the Freljord.
I see Pantheon coming. Thresh is going to throw that lantern. Oh, that was beautiful. So we're going to walk and go, right? It's going the other way. Oh, that was a good move. I don't think we're going to catch him. Great move by Jinx. But again, in that type of situation, you don't want to look at it and be like, you know what, we just lost a kill. What we actually did is gain a lot of lane control. And so free CS on our parts here. And then what we'll do. And so Thresh is pointing this cannon saying, hey, let me hit it. I'll say, alright, buddy, tell you. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. Perfect. So I get the gold still and a little health, and he gets to use one of his stacks, so that's why you do that.
Only need one shot.
Alright, so once I get 1550, I'm definitely going BF sword. And I'll be going back here real quick. So our game plan really is, and if you can see, yes, 1554 that BF sword. So we all know the game plan, and we're just executing it. And every ADC has their own game plan. We're about 3/4 of the level away from our ultimate. And when I'm 6, jump, call arrow, and refill. We still have both summoners, so I haven't had to use my ward yet, which is nice. I'm coming. I might use my flash here, I'm not sure. There's one. So we're gonna hit and move, right? So we can't. Should we stay in front of them? Wow. There's one. What we're gonna do, we don't have enough to do dragons. Okay. Big thing I want to focus on here is objective gaming, so we want to focus on towers and dragons. If we do that, our team gets gold. The more gold we have, the better weapons we have. So he's just giving us that attack speed boost, so I'm down with that. And what we'll have Pantheon do is smite. Nope, can't need to use it. As he called it, I need to read. And so far so good. Pantheon does not have his ult, well, he's not 6 yet. And so we're just gonna nicely clear this way here. All my health pod because the minions just control me. So my arrow is up, and this is where we're at the point where we've done the hard part. Now we just enjoy doing the fun stuff, and that's starting off with the arrow. One thing you can do is when you shoot it in the path that they're walking. So you kind of want to be parallel to the border. You don't want to be perpendicular. 1 hit from the tower, 1 hit from me. And
let's see how close they can get.
So once Thresh hits 6, I actually think we can go. I'm gonna shoot an arrow just in case. My passive is not up. So, but we're just gonna. So he was a 6. He was a 6, so he couldn't use his ultimate. So we're gonna arrow, spray, arrow, and we'll just back out. I don't know where Lee is, so we're just gonna play it safe. Make sure we get this cannon. I didn't know if he was gonna do it.
Stand together.
There we go. It's called teamwork. And after this, we're gonna go back. So push the lane, meaning that Alistar won't get any XP from this, and it looks like Jinx will get a little bit, but Lee is right here, so I just want to play smart. Probably could have pushed it some more, but honestly, we got so much damage. I'm going IE first, and then I go static Shiv. That's kind of how I build it out. just because with her passive, IE is going to basically be an auto crit for you. And if you can open up with an arrow, auto attack, W, you've chunked them so far that you're going to win that fight, you know, most of the time. So arrow's up in 20. We'll say that arrow in 20. Panther does have his ult, so a jump's going to be a kill for sure. And just farm it out until Panther wants to jump. But it looks like they're fighting middle. So you can zone out, right? Auto W. We'll eat the bush so we have vision. And we'll go back. I'm gonna ding that so that Fresh gets it.
We are one people.
Why? I don't know why. We're having bad communication on those cannon minions. But arrows up, and we did weaken them. So I don't want to hit All-Star. Even though he only is level 5, we could kill. And they're definitely afraid of the arrow, as you can see. So we'll just push, get these creeps. And then we can probably fight Jinx if we hit, but I want to make sure that we get a ward here. Two favorite spots to ward are Tribush and Dragon. And as you can see, I'm going to slow with W. Arrow if I have to, but I don't. I was going to save arrow to save him. I'm going to make sure I get... Notice how I slowed him first? Just because I didn't know if he's going to flash or not. I'm going to flash out. And we see Pants, so basically going to bait this, right? I'm going to slow him. I E, so I have vision. And we're just going to hit and go, hit and go. I'm going to heal, so we have that extra little speed boost. And now, we just push this tower. Make sure we get all the minions. It's easy after a fight to just forget the minions. Make sure we get those. Get the tower and we'll back out. Again, that's going to give the whole team gold. Dragon's not up for another 240. And so what we'll do is let this tower take down these minions. That way they don't get the minions in return. And then we'll take the tower and just increase our lead.
An ally has been slain. Never lose focus.
So this wave will actually finish the tower. And say goodbye to bot lane. Again, let the tower take it out as much as it can. Fine. CS wise, we're up about 13, which doesn't make a huge difference. But what's important is that with 3-0, we got the tower and we got the dragon. So perfect start. I'm going to grab boots, 2 pots, and wards. The more vision we have, the better. We know if they're trying to gank or what they're trying to do, and that's just going to put us in a better spot to decide what the right play is. So Jinx can push the lane really fast, and I'm going to try and make my way towards bottom so I can see Jinx. It looks like they're pushing, so I don't want them to do that. Glory arrow. Glory arrow! It was greedy. It was a greedy move, but I had to take it. I gotta show a little love, right? And so watch this. I can smoke Jinx. Jinx is afraid. So afraid, Jinx. So in that case, I don't have the arrow, and I'm gonna just wait till it's up again. But I am 3-0, so I can much stronger than them. I'm gonna wait. If I wait till Thresh comes, then he can get the XP as well. Perfect. And we'll see if he takes it. Perfect. See, me and Thresh got this thing down.
I do my best work.
40 seconds on Dragon, so we'll make sure we tell our team that. 40 on Drag, or not. Oh, never mind, this is the Drag symbol, I'm stupid. That's Baron. Okay, second Dragon, very important. Again, that's just more gold for us. So what I want to do is put a ward there. Again, more vision, so you can see Jinx. And that ward, slow him down. I'm just trying. So, oh, you put me out here. I'm gonna pop a ward, or excuse me, a health pot. I'm gonna W to get that slow. Nope, but we're fast. I don't know why he flashed, unless he thought somebody else was coming. So we're auto and root removing. I see is, and so we got this. I got my arrow. No mana. I have barely enough mana to slow arrow. And oh, baby. Put a ward down here. Oh, let's get these creeps.
We are one people.
Perfect. So that arrow came up just in time. I love it. I'm gonna put a just an E, just to get that vision again. Ward's vision, so important. And going back to base, we'll go with the static shiv next. But we'll go with Zeal. That's the next part of the puzzle here. Health pot, Ward. Loving that vision. Let's take it. We don't have Dragon Node control, so we just want to push the lanes. And we want to get these 2 towers out of the way. Pretty substantial lead, so we do want to look for a fight because we will be stronger. And that's kind of the goal we want to take. Fizz can't really guard towers too well, and so we want to push this here. And if they come, that's okay. We're still going to be just so much stronger anyways. Put a ward here. Oh. Okay, take the tower. Tower's 1 point. And we have full vision of what's going on, so what we'll do is just back. And I'm gonna go bottom. Hopefully Jinx doesn't take it, but should be a kill if she wants to overextend, so looks like she's not. But we're in a good spot, so farm out a couple waves here. And make sure you get that cannon. Perfect. Really important to make sure that you're just practicing your last hitting. Okay, now we're gonna move towards the middle. If they want to battle, there's about 4 mid. So I'm gonna, G and right click to say, hey, I'm on my way, guys. I do have a ward to put down, so I like to put it right here. Ooh. So just doing that just to get away. I'm just harassing, right? I have tons of range on my harass. I probably could have saved one spell or the other. Again, lots of harass. Now I'm getting low on mana, so I want to be a little more careful. At this point, I don't have an arrow. I use my arrow as a defensive measure. Just harass, just kiting. Beast in. I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna get as much damage out as I can. It was pure death. After that, I got this. Come on, boys. Oh, what a great play by Thresh. Come on, easy. Come on, buddy. Good. So, that battle is still fine. There's a 2 for 4. No problem there. Let's just push this. And moving on. I don't think they can take Garen. It's pretty tanky. No, arrow's down, so I can't really shoot it to save him. Say, hey guys, I'm on my way. But ideally, you want them to get out. I'm gonna activate my slow arrow. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for All-Star. I see Garen coming back, and I can kite him pretty well. Two on my arrow. I'm out. Stay with the team. No. That's not terrible. Oh, I miscounted how many people I had with us. A little sloppy on my part. Panther should get a cleanup on his or Jinx. Strange he didn't go for him even with Banshee Tail, but no problem. So I might want to go Boots 2 sooner than completing these 2 items, but it's a pretty big power surge, so 30 on Drag. Again, Dragon's just so important.
I won't lead us
So let's
astray.
get ready for that. And if we get that, that's 3 dragons, and that's a pretty big gold lead for us. So let's see, we can take it with us 3. Even with us 2, we can take it. So I like stack shiv as well because at 100 charges, it deals that matter damage, and that damage can critically strike as well. So not only are you getting the buff from IE on your crits, but you're getting it on the static shiv. So it's just a ton of damage on your first hit. And I have an arrow in 15, which is great. Arrow down the aisle just to make sure you don't see anybody. So we can get this. Oh, I have my arrow. The arrow of justice. Try not to hit Ali because he can just ultimate and basically cleanse out of it. And that's fine. The arrow is wonderful because you can just pick off anybody with it. So that tower is really close. But we want to get Pantheon on that blue. Let's say mid towers. So we'll help him. And we'll just wait. This one has red, he's low. I want him so bad. And what you can do is kind of stay out of sight of the minions. You can shoot the arrow down the lane. So notice what I mean is shoot with the lane because the chances of hitting them are going to be greater. If you're shooting from way over here and trying to shoot them perpendicular, you have a much smaller hitbox. So, alright, our EC didn't really know how to build mid or down mid. But that's okay. Oh, if he hits that, we're golden. Still up. Let's try and go top. He's dead. So you know what? There's too many tops, so we'll make them pay by getting a tower. And what I trade kills for towers in the week. I want to make him use his E or jump, whatever that is. So they're gonna be coming, and it's a little dangerous. Or Jinx is bottom. Alright, you see Alistar coming from the back. Now we're going. Oh, here we go. We got one. Enemy sin. Trying to hit Garen and just kite him. So we're just gonna kite him, right? Pop my pot. He's tanky. Let's go focus on the tower here.
I do my best work from afar.
An enemy has been slain.
Whew, a lot happened there. Sorry, I was trying to talk through it all, but it was a little tough for me. So basically, I saw Fizz. He's the damage dealer, so that's why I flashed and healed to get that speed boost to kill him. And then my teammates kind of saved me. So we're going boots to next item's got to be Last Whisper because Garen is getting pretty tanky. So alright, that was worth it. That was worth. So I have my arrow up, so I can initiate with it. I do have double buff, and we can hope it hit off the target. These Sin's pretty. Go, go, go. We Sin. But again, whoever's in range, really, I'm hitting and I'm going at the same time, right? Finish off Garen. Flash, that's fine. E that push just to see where they are. So they're all low. So what we want to do is just push mid, get that tower, maybe 2. We're not going to be able to defend it. They're low. And we'll just harass with that W if they want to stick around. So my team wants to keep pushing, which is fine with me. So I'm just going to push this tower. And just keep W. And so if you are retreating, you can just W and kite like that, no problem. Just to play it safe. Which is just so annoying. He's gonna fish, looks like. So we'll just pre-kill an Alistar. Go for the easy targets. We'll go for Garen. Pantheon's jumping. Man, I'm gonna try and go for the damage dealers if I can, if they're in range. So this. Garen. 3, 2, 1. And oh, what? That is so scumbag. That's messed up. That's messed up. His and Ali are up. So if our boy can give me a speed boost with that, thank you. Get that tower. So worth it. I'm dead. I'm so dead. You missed. You missed. I want to get that tower because I know how important getting the inhib is. So I gave up that gold. Probably not worth, but if we can get this inhib, that's super important. So, wow. Okay, got last whisper. Next move. Smart play would say Fancy's now. Look at all this, you know, magic, magic, magic. All this magic damage that's being put on me. So we'll go for Banshee's Veil. So magic resist. Cell ward. Negatron cloak. Finish that up. And see Banshee's Veil. So Dragon's up.
Do not confuse mercy.
We can get this dragon. That's gonna be our 4th dragon. So it's not looking great. You know. Just gonna beast mode this. Arrow is up. Are we looking for a snipe? So we have Garen up top. I'll go back. Guess I'm going back. Or actually, okay, we can go Baron. That's fine with me. I'll give up the tower. We can go inhib to Baron. Ooh, alright. So looks like Garen's not pushing, which means he's probably coming here. Good ward. Means we have all ward covered. E there. I'm gonna save my arrow. Typically I would. I'm gonna not use my arrow on him. I'm gonna kill something else. Oh, he's in. He's in. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't like his. Beast brother. I do not like fizzes. I had to, for the glory, you know. So inhib's down, Dragon is a huge gold lead. Dragon is smart. Not only do we get Baron, we got Dragon. That's so much gold that we would have to massively just, flop. So I do have 60 seconds on that. Ultimate cooldown. So you can see why knowing how to use your ult is super important. Just the right spots. I don't want to necessarily waste it on just tanks right in front of me unless I have to get away. But if I don't, then I will use it, save it to snipe out people. And we'll let Thresh get that for old time's sakes. I have enough for Banshee's Veil, so I'm gonna have, you know, good defense against any sort of his guy. And then at this point in the game, I like to do consumables because any fight can basically be the end of the game. So we just, you can't take your money with you as well. So we get that health pot, give us some more health and attack damage. I could get red. Some people say that since I have a slow already, red's not worth it. But honestly, it helps a ton. But if Pantheon can have a red, we'll see if he lets me. And we'll say thanks. Group. Sorry, jack that. We group bot. Mid's gonna push because of the super minions, and so they'll be forced to defend. Okay. and so they won't be. They're either gonna let mid push to their tower, or they'll have to bring one person back to kill the creeps. And if they do that, it becomes 45, becomes much easier to fight. So I'm not sure what this gear is doing, but just understand how much we have. We just took me down to half health. Free tower, we don't need to dive, just take the money. And at this point, we can use an arrow to initiate a fight if we want. If we can pick out Jinx, that's definitely worth it. But again, we just keep everything in front of us, right? Garen's the one that can charge. And it's like, yeah. Oh, Mouse is freaking out! Okay. I'm gonna flash over because I'm a beast! I'm gonna heal. There's really no point to heal, except I know it's the game. Oh! Jeez, brother. Do it for the Horde! For the Horde. What's going on, Fizz? I have Banshees though, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Can't do anything to me. Inhib came up. It's like, what do you do? That inhib. So, Alistar's up. We get that tower. Alistar's not going to be a full lunch. Should be game. XPK! Yes! Boom! So that's supposed to be the Plat 5. The journey is still long, but that just shows you Ashe is still, I think, very valuable. Again, 1 to 6, just farm. From 6 onward, initiate with your arrow or gates. Stay in the back, kite with your W, and just play smart safe. You know, you saw we got the dragons and towers that gave us so much more gold and just so much more stronger in fights. So that's it, guys. I'll put up the next series here soon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment if you want something different. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.